What is wort in traditional Nordic beer brewing? Imagine standing in a cozy Nordic farmhouse, surrounded by wild herbs and grains, ready to craft a beer that tells a story of land and tradition. That's what traditional Nordic brewing is all about. At the heart of this process is the word wort. Wort is the sweet, sticky liquid that comes from soaking malted grains in hot water. This step is called mashing. It's like making a grain tea where the heat breaks down the starches into sugars that yeast can eat later. In Nordic brewing, especially in countries like Norway and Sweden, the process can be a bit different from modern breweries. They often skip boiling the wort after mashing. Instead, they let it stay raw and fresh, which gives the beer a grainy, earthy flavor. Sometimes they add local herbs like juniper branches during the process. These herbs add a herbal aroma and taste that makes the beer unique. The grains used in Nordic brewing are mostly barley, but sometimes they include oats or rye. The mashing temperature and time influence the sweetness and body of the wort. For example, a longer mash at a higher temperature produces more fermentable sugars, resulting in a lighter beer. Shorter mashes keep more of the grain's natural flavors. After mashing, the liquid wort is separated from the solid grain husks in a process called lautering. This step filters out the grains, leaving behind the sweet liquid ready for fermentation. In traditional Nordic styles, the wort is often cooler and not boiled, unlike modern brewing which involves boiling to sterilize and hop the wort. This cooler, unboiled wort preserves the fresh grain flavors and allows local botanicals to shine through. The sugars in the wort, mainly maltose and other complex carbohydrates, are what yeast will turn into alcohol and carbon dioxide during fermentation. Because of the simpler, firm-based methods, the resulting beers tend to have a fuller mouthfeel, lower carbonation, and a flavor profile that highlights the grains and herbs rather than hops. These beers are often brewed in small batches, using natural ingredients available on farms, making each brew a reflection of local land and tradition. So, in essence, wort in traditional Nordic brewing is that sweet and filtered liquid made from grains and herbs, which forms the base for beers that are rich in local character and history. It's a simple yet vital part of crafting beers that connect us to age-old brewing customs.